What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am bringing you guys the next video in my must-have gags. So if you're interested in seeing some new indie releases that I have been interested in or that have caught my attention of any sort, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so I kind of threw on this look today, but I did use some new products, and since I've been absolutely atrocious in actually writing down the stuff that's on my face lately, I'm just going to give you guys the highlights, the more important things that are not my staples. So wow, so I went ahead and reached for this palette again, and this is the Makeup Addictions Meadow palette. I have 5 colors on my eyes. This one, oh my god, is all over my lid. Hopefully you guys can see. Then I have this one in my inner corner. This one's on my lower lash line, and these two are in my crease, along with some other more so staple eyeshadows that I've been using. I will be giving you guys a review on this baby. I have now fully used every shadow. I have my full impressions of this palette, and I will be doing a review with not only this one from Makeup Addictions but also their most recent palette, so do keep an eye out on that. Next I have a new blush, and this one is from e.l.f. It's their primer infused blush, and it's in Always Fiery. Hopefully I dulled it down enough. This baby is pigmented, okay? And I looked like a clown for a really long time, but I think I was able to dial it back, hopefully for the better. I have a new highlighter on. This is a highlighter that I picked up with my girl Katie when we went shopping this past weekend. This is a Dior highlighter in 04. I think it looks wet on camera, not as wet in person. So I'm hoping that I just need to get through that top layer, because it definitely looked wet in person when I swatched it, and I love that. So we will see. And then I used a new bronzer. I used a bronzer from MAC, and it's in Sun Power. It's not as dark as my Bits and Pieces, but it definitely is warm. It's warmer than some, not warm as others. I'm still, you know, I'm still getting used to it. This is the first time I've worn most of these products. And then last I have this lipstick. This is the NYX Suede lipstick in Violet Smoke. I thought this worked perfectly for my inner tear duct color, so I went ahead and reached for this. I really do enjoy this formula. Just like Angelica Nyquist said, this is a really good formula and I would recommend it. This is now my second lipstick that I purchased from that formula, but you know, intro aside, let's just get into this video. Alrighty, so I'm in my must-have, must-gag folder, and the very first thing that I tagged after my previous one 2 weeks ago was an eyeshadow. It was a duochrome apple eyeshadow from Regal Artistry Cosmetics. This baby looks amazing. It looks beautiful. It looks pigmented. Okay, it looks beautiful, but I am trying not to purchase things that I do not need. And unfortunately, right here in this Metals palette, which I am wearing today, you get a beautiful green shimmer right there. It might not be a duochrome, it might not be as beautiful, but I think I will live with this duochrome or this shadow. Oh, it is a duochrome. Ooh, it has like a gold reflux in it. Oh yeah, child, I am good. Okay, so let's keep pushing. Next is the indie brand. I really want to try their singles. I don't know what it is about this brand, but these singles are screaming to me, and I might go ahead and purchase them. Not right now, I have too much stuff, but I will be putting these on my list to try. This is from BlackRose Cosmetics AU. I'm assuming they're an Australian brand. They came out with a bunch of different singles, and the ones that are speaking to me are the typical ones. The weird browns, the blues, the greens, the nice coral color, the mustard color, the purple, and the green. Those are all speaking to me, so I probably will pick up a bunch of shadows from them. Just depends on how you can purchase from them. Apparently they have a website. Let me just go ahead and see the pricings for their stuff. Okay, so the prices is $8.50 for the eyeshadows. That's not terrible. I'll probably look more into it to see how much grams I'm getting, all of that. Like I said, I'm really trying to reduce the amount of things that I'm purchasing. You guys will see that. And I have a get ready with me kind of talking about that, stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I'm really interested in these singles. If you've tried them, please let me know. If you know of anybody who's done a review on them, please link their review down below or just give me their name. I will look it up. I am highly interested in this formula to see if it'll work, if it works on people of color, all that. I'm really interested in these singles. Next, Milk Cosmetics and Wu-Tang Clan officially released their lipsticks. These babies are beautiful, and I can say that I did grow up with Wu-Tang Clan. So I do have a soft spot for potentially purchasing one or two of these, although the price is okay, $55 for lipstick. I don't even pay that for luxury brands. Pat McGrath is $38, $35. So why would I pay $55 for a Milk lipstick? So I'm gonna need these to go on some form of sale before I purchase them. Hopefully nobody likes them and then I can purchase them. If I could, I would probably get Fire or Flow. Those are the two that really attract me, or Chai. Chai is an interesting shade too. So hopefully those go on sale because nobody wants to purchase them because they're $55. Next is a palette from Riot Girl. Or no, that's the name of the palette. The brand is VE Cosmetics. It's a very pretty kind of rainbowy palette, but a little bit extended. And honestly, this reminds me of, so this palette really reminds me of a palette that I actually got sent. I've already done a review, although I will be doing hopefully a tutorial on this baby. It really reminds me of this one right here. This is a palette from Delanchi Cosmetics that I have, and to me it's this palette but just more curated and different, oh my gosh, and different shaped shadows. So as much as I would love to purchase this baby, I will not be purchasing it, and it's gonna have to go on my must gag list, unfortunately. Although it's beautiful, very beautiful, but I can't afford to purchase it right now. Next is just a palette that I just want to talk about. It does not interest me at all, but it's from Epic Cosmetics. And it is their holiday collection. It's this picture right here. It's a beautiful palette, but it's too big for me. It looks like a Morphe 35 whatever, and honestly it looks like all shimmer, so it's just not my cup of tea. But I did just want to let you guys know, in case you're really looking for a lot of greens, a lot of reds, in a more holiday-esque palette, there it is. BB Cosmetics is releasing a new palette as well, and it is called, what is it called? It doesn't, what? It's called the Queen's Flower palette. It is a beautiful palette. It's only $32, so not bad at all. You get 3. So you get 12 shades, and it's pretty. It's like a half colorful, half neutral palette. And like I said, just for right now, I just can't afford to bring these type of palettes into my collection. Although if I could, I would. It looks pretty. It looks like a black owned business. You guys know I love to support them. But just right now, it's just not where it's at. But it is a very pretty palette, and if you're interested, definitely go ahead and support them. Another palette that I thought was interesting was an MB boutique palette. It looks to be it's a highlighter palette. I did not realize that this was a highlighter palette. I honestly thought it was an eyeshadow palette. Well, it's a highlighter palette with all duochromes, it looks like, and they are beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Let's see how much this is. Work. So it is an Etsy shop, which means pretty much, I believe, it's worldwide shipping. It's $45, but they have free shipping on their site. I don't know if that's just for this time period or if it's like permanent. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette, and they also have a neon palette. Let me show you guys this. This is a neon rave UV vegan eyeshadow palette. So if you're vegan and you want some bright shadows, this is very interesting. I will not be purchasing this. I have way too many highlighter palettes and just highlighters in general, so I will not and cannot purchase this, but it's beautiful. And you see the swatches on the girl's hand. It's just, oh, beautiful. Next, something I am really excited about, and I will be purchasing this. This is Benefit Cosmetics coming out with deeper shades in their Hoola bronzer. I am so excited. So excited. Okay. Y'all know I have a bronzer hunt here on my channel. I need to go ahead and record a bunch more bronzer hunt videos, but this is a bronzer collection that I've never even been able to look at. Like, not even look at, because I know it does not work for me. I'm hoping that the dark one in the front, it's like the dark chocolate packaging, I'm hoping that that'll work for me. I actually tagged Jackie Aina in this because I assumed she would be getting this in PR, and I hope that she would be doing a review, because I know if she can wear it, I can wear it, because she has a warmer undertone than me. So I'm really hoping and praying that one of these two darker shades will work for me, but they're not coming out till spring, so I have some time, and I have a couple bronzers coming my way, so it is okay. I have some bronzers to work. So Makeup Forever is coming out with the concealer to match their Ultra HD foundation. I do like their Ultra HD foundation. I haven't gotten a full size. I have a little mini. You would be seeing a couple of videos talking about that baby coming up soon. But yeah, I am interested in that concealer. I don't try very many concealers. It just kind of has to the concealer just has to kind of grab me. I have, I think, about maybe 7 concealers in my collection, and the only reason I don't have less is because I'm trying to get rid of a foundation that I'm using as a concealer, so that's holding me up right now. But anyways, I'm interested in this concealer. It has not released yet. It's releasing in the spring. We will see if I purchase it though. Next is something I know a lot of people are going to hate that I talk about, but I must talk about it. It is the Kat Von D Lolita palette. I think it's pretty. I haven't seen it in person. When I went to Sephora, I don't believe it was on display, or I would have noticed it. I think it's pretty and I'm interested in it, but I'm not going to run and get it because I know right now Kat Von D's in the doghouse with everybody in the beauty industry, which means I can get her stuff for cheaper when they go on sale, because they still have her glimmer highlight trio, I want to say from last holiday, still on the Sephora website. So I'm just gonna sit back, wait for Lolita palette to go on sale, and then I'll scoop it up. Thank you. Wet n Wild is coming out with a Photo Focus stick foundation. I never tried the Photo Focus liquid foundation, but that was because I wasn't in like a foundation-y mood. I'd be interested in trying the stick foundation. I just got a stick foundation into my collection. It's the only one currently, and it is from Makeup Revolution. I haven't tried it yet, but I will be because I just finished the foundation that I'm wearing today. Yay, yay. So yeah, I might be interested in purchasing. It'll see, it just depends on when it drops. It does have a soft satin finish, and those are the type of finishes that I have been really gravitating towards lately. So yeah, it just depends on when it drops, if I'm in the mood to buy a foundation. If not, then I won't. Next is a holiday collection from Shadows of Reverie. I don't know. And it's their holiday collection. It looks to be 5 shimmer eyeshadows, and apparently they have a bundle, so you can get that along with, I'm confuzzled. What's happening? Oh, I see. So you can choose to just get, I don't understand what's happening. They have a eyeshadow, and they also have a lipstick bundle. If you guys can figure it out, you're better than me. But now that I'm looking at it closely, it's all shimmery highlighters or shimmery eyeshadows, and I just don't need all shimmer highlight. I don't need an all shimmer eyeshadow palette right now. It just is not something that needs to be brought into my collection. X&O Cosmetics is also releasing a Berry Kisses Carla palette. This is a beautiful palette, you guys. Beautiful. It has purples, pinks, and peaches. I think I might need to get this one. It's shipping on the 13th, so they've already started shipping. I have not purchased it. And I've wanted to purchase another palette from them, that winter palette, so I might need to get both. Probably not. I don't need both. I really just want that one, and this one's $19.99 currently. Oh my god, I might have to get this. This is a very beautiful palette. I have not gotten any palettes this month, so this might be the one that I go ahead and scoop up. It's pretty. I don't think I have a palette that is this color scheme in my collection. If I do, I might need to go ahead and just use that and not purchase this. But if I can't find a palette that matches this color scheme, then I would pick it up. I know I have singles that'll probably match it, but I'm really interested in trying this brand, and this is now the second palette that I've been interested from this brand, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on this baby. Lunar Beauty is coming out with their holiday collection. It does not attract me at all. The only thing that attracts me about the packaging, or the only thing that attracts me about this collection, is one of the packaging, and it's on the eyeshadow palette. It's the black background with the Medusa on top of it. That's the only thing that looks really nice, but other than that, I am good. Makeup news, Pantone released that the color of the year is Living Coral. I love corals, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what brands bring for coral this year, but yeah, I am excited. Give Me Glow has also been sneak peeking their Sugar Rush collection. Apparently that's coming up for Valentine's Day. I remember that there were a couple of single eyeshadows that were calling my name, so hopefully around that time I'm in the mood to bring some more things into my collection, and those things are still speaking to me. If not, no big deal, but if so, I am excited. Also, Sydney Grace is sneak peeking that they're going to be doing some dupes for the Smoke Section palette, along with just some new singles that they're bringing in January. I'm extremely excited for that. I would love to get the 2 matte shadows and maybe some of the shimmers depending, but either way, I am excited for that one, and I might go ahead and scoop up their Tarte Icy Batch palette, so we will see. Next, Chanel LLC came out with, or is coming out with, the new palette. It is pretty. It's really, really pretty. I of course will have it on the screen. It's called the Royalty palette. It has teals, it has a really bright coral, a nice more subtle mustard shade, a dark royal blue. It's pretty. It really is pretty. I don't believe it's released yet. Let me see if it has. No, it hasn't released yet. So when it releases, depending on the price, I might go ahead and scoop this up. It's pretty, and I'm loving the color. I'm loving the color scheme. It's very interesting, unique, and I'm also intrigued by the packaging. So I might go ahead and scoop this up. Next, Juvia's Place dropped their Tribe palette. Bro. When I say I want this palette, it is insane how much I want this palette. And I know I should have purchased it, but I want to wait till it comes to Ulta. And it hasn't. And I think at this point I'm just going to stick it out and wait till it comes to Ulta. I have a good amount of palettes that I need to review, and I really don't need this palette right now, but whoa baby, do I want this one. This one is a purchase. Okay. Next, Glamlight is coming out. Well, they came out with their pizza palette. I think it's a cute concept, and some of the colors speak to me, but not the whole palette. And at this moment, if not at least 60% of the palette speaks to me, I ain't buying it. So this is a pass for me. It's pretty cute concept, but just no. Ace Beauté is coming out with a new palette. I believe it's already released. Yeah, it's already been released, and it's called the Flare palette. Now this color scheme is beautiful. I mean beautiful, but I cannot and will not purchase it. If you have not seen my last roundup video, which I believe was the last video that I uploaded on my channel, I will link it up in the cards. I talked about the two palettes that I purchased from Ace Beauty at the very end. I did not like them. I think for the price, it was not where it was at. Too many shadows were just not where they needed to be, and for as much hype as those palettes were getting, I just could not support that hype, so I had to kind of kill it on my channel at least. But like I said, this color scheme is beautiful. One of the colors that is really speaking to me is that really lime green, but I know I'm getting that color in my Paulina Beauty and Blush Tribe palette, so I kind of feel at ease, and I feel like I can pull together a color combination with my singles. So I'm actually going to go ahead and try and do that, because this color scheme is beautiful, no doubt about it, but I just cannot take their formula personally. Next, MAC came out with yet another collection. It's called the Bling Thing collection. It's with a bunch of glittery liquid lipsticks and a bunch of highlighters. I'm not interested in this collection. MAC, you guys just released a collection, the shiny collection. I have a highlighter and 2 single eyeshadows. I am good, thank you very much. Wow, Makeup Maniacs is coming out with a peanut butter and peanut butter and jealous palette. It's gonna be interesting because they like to really push the edge with their palettes, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with, and if it's unique, if it's pretty, if it's not. MAC has also teased their Lunar New Year collection. The bullets on these lipsticks look impeccable. So I might have to scoop up 1 or 2 for the packaging. I know that's bad, but bro, those bullet lipsticks look impeccable. So we will see. I might have to go ahead and get those. If you guys are from the UK, or if you purchased from Beauty Bay, know that Linda Hallberg is now there. I did make a purchase from Linda Hallberg's website during Black Friday. I'm still waiting for that purchase to come, but I hear so many good things that I'm somewhat inclined to say you guys should be good to at least test out 1 or 2 things, but don't hold me to it until after I've got my things and I can test them out personally. Breaking Beauty Cosmetics is also releasing some holiday palettes. They're pretty and they're cute, but I don't think so. I would love if they just release the palette. So I would love it if they were willing to release just the palettes, the Z palettes, because those Z palettes look beautiful and they're cute. One says Letter to Santa, the other one says Christmas Village. I love that, but each palette is $36 and I can't buy $36 worth of eyeshadow and a palette just because I want the palette. I can't. But I might try and contact the brand to see if they'd be willing to just release the palettes. I might try that. Next, Max Up the Makeup is releasing a new palette and it is called There Is No Name. Why is there no name? Oh, I think they haven't even opened up their shop. It's coming in January. So I'm interested. This is a really pretty color scheme. It's blues. It's a pretty color scheme. So I'm interested, and let me hold off on full opinions until I see the price, but it is pretty. Next, Alamar Beauty has released the full inside for her second palette. And just like the first, this one is not speaking to me whatsoever. So I am going to do a hard pass. But if it's speaking to you, a lot of people said that the first one had excellent pigmentation, blendability, all that jazz. So based on their opinions, maybe go ahead and try it. And then last thing I have pinned is the Makeup Snitch. It's a new indie brand and they're releasing liquid lipsticks, it looks like, and a eyeshadow palette. Nothing really is speaking to me out of any of this collection. The eyeshadow palette is called the Zuri palette. It's $30 and the liquid lipsticks are $12 each. Nice pricing, but it's just not something that I'm interested in currently. Like I said, I'm really just trying to hone in on my purchasing. Let me just go through to make sure there's nothing else that I really am dying to talk about. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I feel like talking about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I can get this up on Sunday. I'm recording this on Friday and I work this weekend, so we will see. But anyways, it has been real, y'all. Peace.